All right, welcome back to Neon Abode. So we are back in the last Caretaker, and our goal today is to find that third quest, the habitat quest. I think that one's actually a chain too on top of that. But I wanted to show you guys this. So I got the idea. I still have some oil left, and I got the idea that, well, I'm here and I was cleaning up and stuff, and I saw that I had this large or medium battery. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? Actually, I need to get myself a little bit too. I'm just going to use this battery to run my distillation tower to get some petrol and some diesel out of that. And the other thing I'm doing right now, actually, I think I just finished, is I was draining these pipes. Sorry, draining these tanks of diesel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish letting this run at least till it runs out of power, and then what I'm going to do is head on the road. Actually, let me do this. Because of the new feature, I could just go upstairs and do this, which is super cool. So I could charge and look at the map at the same time. So what I'm going to do is, and I just marked it too, is I'm gonna head back to the black oil vein to get some oil, and I'm going to, on my way there, I'm gonna drive by this habitat node, this one, get the oil, and then check these other two, just to kind of, I'm not gonna make you guys watch all of that. I'm just saying I'm gonna go around and look at all those habitat nodes and kind of work my way back down and around this way and just check, especially all the ones, like, I've been to these before, but they could still trigger a quest. So I'm going to go to each of the habitat nodes because it's a habitat quest, so I'm assuming that it's a habitat node. So I'm going to work my way up that way. And if if anything pops up, anything interesting, I will let you guys know. So we'll hold off till then. See you guys on the other side. All right, so I am a few hundred meters out from this one. So I was actually wrong. I was actually wrong on one count. Let me go ahead and slow down so I don't run into something, because I've been known to do that. So I was actually over here at dock 12, not 37. And then, so I headed up this way, just so you know. So I just found this node, 047. And then what I'll do is, I'm still heading towards the oil thing, so I'm going to go this way, head that one next, and then go around. But I didn't get any notification, and that looks pretty nasty, so I'm gonna just let that one be for now. On a side note, oh yeah, that blinded me. I made the night vision goggles, right? The night sight. So hopefully we'll get an opportunity to test that. I have my flashlight on me still as well. So the bad thing about this is, right, it doesn't scare. I don't think it's gonna scare away the creatures, right, like the other one does. So the other thing I was gonna do, yes, so that's no good. So let me switch course. The other thing I was gonna do is I was going to build the top tier flashlight, because yeah, I need to change my heading, go back to full throttle. I am using diesel for this, so I don't want to waste it. So yeah, I think the top tier flashlight, it does use more power, but my understanding is it does some more damage. Oh, and one last thing is I build this I can't remember what they're called. Forge thinger. What is it called? Soil Forge Prime. So I'm gonna take this one apart. And this one takes, actually, let me just remake it. This looks different. It looks like a big platform. Most of the habitat nodes are like stacked on top of each other. But that is one nice aspect of this game, is that they you know, while they do reuse assets, like each individual POI feels unique for the most part. I mean, obviously Sanctuary 37 and Sanctuary 12 were like the exact same. But when you, even just like the different fuel stations and other things were all kind of unique. Alright, so it's usually, yep, there we go.
This place, it looks familiar. I shouldn't remember them, but something in me does. Can we go there, please?
Alright, Mother. Search the specified habitat notes to uncover what was left for you. Alright, so I don't... What was this one called? Let me drop my anchor for a second because I don't want to run into anything. So this one was 223, and it said search 223, 816, and 514.5. Do I know where those other two are? No, we've got two over here that are unknown. Yeah. So it might, I'm hoping it's the ones up here. But if not, you know, we've got a yeah, we've got a quest on going on. Alright. 816 and 514.5. Alright, so let's do this. Let me see what do we have to do to get close and swim over. Alright. Let's drive up close. How's my ammo? Yeah, I need the heavy stuff anyways. Yeah, about 400. That should be enough for 3 robots. And whatever else is lurking. Alright, so we're going to get a little bit closer. I figure... Let me sweep from that east end, go east to west. So start at the over there. Now it says search, but I don't know what I need to search for. Oh, I guess the ladder's right there. Just back it up a little bit, turn around. Oh, there's a ladder right there. So we'll kind of just hang it out the end. I could probably even, if I get close enough, jump across. Ah, a little bit too late for the anchor. That should be good. As long as I'm close enough that I ain't got to worry about a shark. Alright.
She used to stand here, watching the horizon.
Who did?
I chose this place for her, so she'd know the world could still do something beautiful without being asked.
Is that why the teddy bears are always like facing out on some ledge, looking around? Oh, that was easy. Oh, we still have to go, like, kill these guys. I'm not going to clear it out. I am going to investigate, though, for sure. Alright, time for the night vision. Ooh. Ooh. Still a little. Hold on. Does it take some adjusting? I mean... Yeah, I don't know if this is, can I tone it down a little bit? Like, maybe there's too much light there? Alright, I'm gonna switch back to this for now. See if we find anything interesting here. Oh, bingo. Oh, you want some too? Bring your friends. Let's go get the last one. That's why I call them ball killers. There we go. Now what, suckers? What the? Yeah, so far, you know, I've been a little, and it could be I'm totally using them wrong, so I've been a little disappointed with the new stuff. Like the night vision goggles are, as we could see. The forklift just didn't really lift. I mean, it lifted, but it was so difficult to use. It almost isn't worth it. I mean, you'd be quicker just grabbing stuff and moving it by hand. And it could be that, you know, they'll refine it over time, I'm sure. The thing I am happy about, though, is the healing pin. Being able to heal yourself on the go is definitely a bonus. Alright, let's check up here. So many robots. Oh, look at that. You guys see this? Ugh! Stop it! Oh my god. Just when you thought they were gone? Alright. At least I got one replacement. Those things are expensive. But it saved me some ammo. I don't know if there's any secrets here. How's my weight? Don't fall. Oh. Excuse me. Well, I think they do float at least. Nice little house. Why can't I jump? Can you not jump after a certain weight? No, I don't know. Alright, something weird's happening. Oh, I was crouched, that's why. Alright. Really nothing. Grab that. Yeah, see how these kind of like disappear? Kind of weird. Like if you're not looking for them, you would forget them. You could run right by them. Alright, this place is mostly clear. I'm going to go ahead and head back to the boat. And we're going to go check the other two habitats in this area to see if either one of them will give us our next, I guess, clue try and avoid the shark if I can. There was a diesel thing. I think it sunk, yeah. Alright. Let's go dump this off and make our way. I did start running the methane cable, but I got sidetracked, or I don't know. Insert excuse here. Alright, so we made it to the oil rig. I'm just gonna come do a real check. We see that our oil is all full. So actually what I'm gonna do before I go do the check, I'm all moored up with the guess I need a cable. So I'm gonna go grab a cable, or a couple of cables. We are actually, while we're down here, because I so easily get distracted, I had a bunch of shells fall off the wall, and it was probably me routing that cable and then accidentally grabbing them, and yeah, so so my stuff's kind of like not in the right place, and I need to build new shells so I can stack them properly. But one of the things that I did was I made this bad boy, and I'm not 100% sure how it works, but I will tell you this, and it's behaving weird, so it's kind of like let's see if I can aim at the power. Yeah, it's like fluctuating in terms of how much power it's taking. It's taking a crap ton of water, but it's outputting methane at 30,000 liters per hour, and if I remember right, that's even more than the Sabine Saboteur. Is that what it's called? The Saboteur. It's like Saboteur. Yeah, Saboteur reactor. And I'm just filling up my methane tank. It's actually almost full, and I think that's the quickest I ever filled it up. So yeah, I'm soaking up a little bit of power to do that. But this is basically, and the weird thing is that I also said it, you know, I was thinking, oh, it's gonna make some food too. It's only made like one. So I think it's like kind of like an either or, and I'm thinking maybe like when it gets done with the methane, that it will create more food. But yeah, it's doing the food very slowly. So it's been probably going like 15 minutes or something like that, and it's only done 2 pieces because I put a stack of 50 in here. And so I picked up one of those pieces. Here's another piece. So it looks like it is doing it, but it's mostly doing methane. So just FYI, right? This is a much better methane way of going. So now I've got enough methane. This is going to be enough methane, I think, for 3 trips. For the 3 rocket trips. This isn't going to be quite enough for oxygen that we need, but oxygen is actually really quick and easy to make. All right, you just need water and a reactor, and then here my boat goes again. I don't know what's going on with all this nonsense now with these mooring cables, but yeah, this has been happening. You guys didn't see it last time because I kind of fixed it. So what I'm gonna do here is, I can't put it in there. I am gonna put the oil in here. Just transfer it over, and then I'm going to go run the oil. I think I turned it off when I left. I probably should just turn it on. But I'm gonna check my oil. And if you guys watched my video about fuel and how I did the math, one of the things that I did was I just rearranged how I did how I produced oil. So all I have now is just the oil pump. I was doing all of the refining or distillation here as well, and it was just taking too much power and too many like moving parts. So I decided I was going to do it on my boat. So now I'm just converting the oil to diesel on my boat, and because of that bubble of activity I keep bringing up, it just overall gets me access to oil a lot faster. Okay, good. These batteries are actually filling up. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this back on. Oh, what the? I want to fall. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's turn this back on so we can just get some oil. And I think what I can do now is, instead of going all the way back there to turn it back on, I could just hit this switch and that will stop it. That should stop it. Alright, so that's going to fill that up while that fills this up. And was there anything else I did? Yeah, I mean, this is starting to look like some spaghetti. So if this works well, and it is, I'm going to actually... I think I'm going to actually remove this. Because there is an oxygen generator. But I'm going to want to test that first. Uh-oh. Mines. Shoot. Oh my god. Oh. That was so close. Let's see. Yeah, I'm alright. What was that mine? What was that place? Oh, that was the habitat. Alright, that is not the one I needed to go to anyways. Alright, so we're gonna go to this one. I got there pretty fast. I wasn't expecting that. Alright. Thought I still had some time. So hopefully this is one of the nodes we need. If not, we need 816 and 514. It's 4794. I think we've been to this map. Alright, definitely not that one. So if it's not the one we're heading to, we've got 2 over here. So my guess is it's that one and one of these. I don't think they would put 2 in the same area, but yeah, you know, whatever. They might. Alright, we're almost there. I better drive in case there's mines. Keep telling myself I'm gonna stick that bad boy in. Alright, what? I think this is it? Yeah? What's this 5X? 514.5. That's not quite 514.5. That's a cool looking one though. It didn't pop up anything. I would, oh my god, look at those blobs. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and clear this one out, and then we're gonna go to the south. I'm not gonna make you watch it, but I will record it, and if you want to watch it later, let me know. Alright, so we're here at 5X, chopping it down. Don't regrow. There we go. Alright, I think I'm gonna need to... Let's see, we got spiders. Might need my flamethrower for this. Alright. Here come the little blobs. Oh, I didn't realize this was right here too. Oh no, what the... Darn ladders. More just exploratory. I've been focusing mainly on just getting the rarer resources lately. Yeah, rare resources mostly, and memories. Trying to build up my memory collection. That's it. Oh, I have to jump to that side. Okay.
I think this room was never for anyone else. Just a place to talk to a version of me that only existed in her head. And now, somehow, in yours.
So, that's weird. I didn't actually expect to complete the quest here, because it said 5x. But, I mean, it said 5.14.5 in the thing, but this said 5x. So I was like, well, let me just go check it out anyways, since it looks kind of cool. So good thing I did, and good thing I recorded. Otherwise, I would have been telling you guys, oh, by the way, I completed the quest, or part of the quest. Alright, so what I'm going to do... Not connected to... I should be able to refill my backpack from that. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we gotta jump across. Oh, actually, let me grab that. Speaking of this, anything worth the wait? Oh, you thought you were out of range. This thing's got some good range on it. Alright, let's go. Going up, up, up. It's our moment. Alright. Die, spiders. Where are you guys going? Alright, let's see. I'm gonna make myself full, I know it. How's my weight? Yep. Got 2 robots at least to break down. Yeah, I started using all of these things that I can as I pass by them, just because it makes sense. You know, I've been either leaving them or collecting them, but except for, like, you know, when I need to power up a node, I tend to not need them because it just generates so much power at this point. It's nice. Alright, well that's 2 down. So, I think we've got 1 more to go get. Deposit all the trash. So let's head in that direction. So, it is habitat node 816. Or 816. Yeah, I don't see an existing habitat. Can I filter these? No. Alright, what was that one? That was a 1. Yeah, so it's got to be one of these. So let's just go to this one. Alright, we're almost at this one. Let's cross our fingers and hope that the RNG gods have blessed us upon our journey. What's that thing behind it? Have I been there before? That is... Oh, yeah, that's Sanctuary Dock 12. Alright, let's kind of... Where's our next stop? We're gonna go this way. So we'll swing back that way. So I'll kind of move parallel to it. Alright, this is 312. This is not the right one. Alright, so we are just about, what, 800 meters out from the next spot. And something else I just realized, if you guys remember, after I visited the warehouse and I drove the forklift onto my ship, that's gone too. That might have been knocked off with the weather. I think I ran out of oil. Sure did. Yeah, that might have been knocked off with the weather, or it could have just disappeared. Who knows? But I no longer have my forklift. I can craft a new one, but that was something that I noticed. All right, so we are at close to, but not quite 20,000 total diesel. What's 5 times 16? 3,000, 8,000. So about 18,000, which is right. Which is what 4 tanks of that should generate, and then I've got almost 2,000 liters here. So I wasn't full by any means, or close to full, but I was getting there. And hopefully this is where we need to go. We'll know in about 80 meters. Being that there's a couple of angels sitting above it, I would guess that maybe it is. I don't know. Last time I actually had to jump above. Actually, what did that say? I didn't even read this. I was not paying attention and did not even read the thing. So it is 816. Okay. All right. I saw it pop up and I was like staring at the angels and not even paying attention to the sign. All right. Oh, it has a dog too. That's rare for these habitat ones. Just melts him.
Who never came.
If Anna were here, I'd let this be the place she was allowed to miss and laugh about it.
These nodes weren't my childhood. They were her grief. Let's see what she couldn't say anywhere else.
That's far. 13.5. We're gonna have to diesel it there. All right, let's just grab some of the stuff. Yeah, so I mean, I do grab the, you know, the pre-made resources when I see them. I'll grab the scrap and the food and stuff like that too. But I'm too lazy now to break things down unless it's like a robot or you know, an artifact or something pretty valuable. Did that already. Oh, they got the basketball game here too. This one's easier, it looks like. I say that, but watch me miss. Yep. All right, so we're gonna head over there. That's 13.5. We are gonna crank. We're gonna use all the diesel. So I'm gonna hook this up too. No, I don't want to. Come on. All right, maybe I do it from this side. I don't want to equalize. I want to put this away. There we go. Want to get on? Oh yeah, they sure did. One got on the ship. All right, let's go. All right, so we are about 1.4 kilometers, 1.3 kilometers away from Habitat 3898. Did a couple things on the way, cleaned up a little bit. I had a bunch of. I keep having problems with our stories. They keep falling off the wall. So, but what I did do is I made a sniper rifle. Haven't used that yet. I also made an electric rifle. So I'm gonna test those things on this run. All right, probably not the best thing to do at the end of a quest, but yeah, we'll do it. We'll test it out. I got a lot of stuff though, so I need to kind of figure out what I'm gonna leave behind. I guess I'll just leave my rifle behind because I'm pretty sure this will be sniper rifle. Sorry, did I put away the right thing? No. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I don't have room. Alright, let's go upstairs and look. Of course it's cloudy and I can't see anything.
I remember this. Not as a place, but as a destination. I think this is where she decided what I would be.
Alright, can we dock? Yep. Going slow, going slow. Some angels here to greet me. Oh, there's nothing. Alright, so... Well, I did anchor, so... And there we have a ball. So let's see how this sniper rifle does against those guys. Got 50 rounds. Doesn't seem like much. You know what? I got a better idea. If this doesn't work, we'll see how the sniper rifle does. Oh, it's this guy. Didn't do that well at all. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know how much it actually took off. Oh, that was nice. You stop that. What the heck is going on? Am I sinking? Oh, snapperoni con queso. Look at that. Ooh. They ain't playing around. They are trying to end me. Alright, I gotta figure out a new plan. I gotta take care of this guy first. He's the most annoying. There he goes. That's right, sucker. That's right. Oh, ooh, what are you shooting? Don't miss. Alright. Let's use our heals. That helped a little bit. Ouch. So they shoot twice now. Oof. Alright. So I need heals down here too. Alright. Oh my god, don't corner me. Oh, that was a bad shot. That was totally a bad shot. I didn't save either. You know, I gotta run over there. I gotta save and heal. Oof. Alright, let's heal. Probably should have saved first, but... in the thick of it! Alright, should I think I dropped... yeah, I did. I was gonna say, I think I dropped my ammo. Let's try this. Alright, and then... do we have our... yep. So let's... connect our rifle to our thingamajig. I don't know if this is really gonna work well versus these guys, but gotta try what we can. Here we go. Oh, this is bad. What was that was shooting at me? Something came from over there. So this is like a charge, I think. Yeah. I mean, you could do little ones too, but... alright, I don't know if this is being effective. Oh shoot. Whee! So what I need is my heavy, because I know those things will I mean my rifle, because I know those things will... yeah. Alright, let me get my ammo out of here. Yeah, this was a bad time to try to switch it up. Alright, now we're gonna switch to our bolt rifle. And then we gotta go try to heal again. Go left this time. No! At least I saved. At least I saved. Alright. But we are definitely gonna do that again. So we're gonna go back. Oh, he's stuck. Great. Alright. We go back and get my ammo. This was the trace, right? So fire damage. Let's do this. Get out of here. Ooh, ouch. Ouch. What the heck happened? Oh, shoot. Player down! Player down! Player overboard! No! Go underwater, go underwater. Oof. No, you kidding me? There's a shark! The odds are not in my favor right now. Alright, let's see if I can get back on. I gotta heal. And it's the fishy things. Jesus. I had everything against me. Let's try this again. Alright. Switch weapons. Get the ammo. I need to take at least one of those guys out as soon as possible. That's the worst part, is just having two firing at you at the same time. Let me actually go up to the... Let me go up here. And this, look at this, look at, this is everybody. It's not even fair. Where'd that come from? This is actually a really bad spot to be. Let me go back down in here for a second. Do I have any heals? Nope. I gotta run and get heals. be going down soon. At least one of them should. Come on, suckers. You want some of this? You want some of this? They're like, hell yeah, we do. Easy pickings. Uh-oh. Easy pickings. Ancient model robot. Or at least it's daytime again. Nice. I'm gonna start leaning though. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? I got your buddy. You're next, foe. Stop shooting. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Where'd he go? Oh. Thank goodness. Alright, let's chop these guys up. And then where's Baby Shark? He owe me some money. Here you are. Hey, buddy. Helping the enemy, huh? Uh-oh. Almost out of ammo. Did he die? Oh, he did. Alright, let's make sure our ship is not about to fall apart. Ooh, 50%. It's alright. I got your ship. Alright. Let's, get some meat. Discover what Mother left us at the habitat node. Alright. Let's grab this. Down. How far down? Good, buddy. Ooh, I need these. Gotta be careful with that. Actually, I got a lot of batteries on me.
When you wonder what you are, remember this. You are a part of my daughter. I could not let it end in that room. You're my sadness and my hope, my unfinished sentence, the child I loved more than anything. And if there's anything after this, anything at all, believe we'll find a way to say hello again.
But
She knew I wouldn't be her daughter. I'm not just a program, and you're not just hardware. We're both made of the pieces she refused to let die. Thank you for bringing me here, for letting me hear her one last time.
Well, that's pretty cool. So back in Sanctuary 12, we went down. And remember, I guess her name's Anna, right? Had said that, you know, you had like some part of a person inside of you. That's what made you special. That's why you were reborn. So somehow or another, right? They used some technology to put people inside of the robots, and it's the robots that had the people inside of them that actually came back to life. Man, I almost don't want to touch this stuff. Maybe I'll take a couple screenshots. Yeah, I'll take a couple screenshots. So I remember. And take it all. A lot of stuff. Actually, I don't need these because these don't do anything. Don't need that. Is this like a copy of every single memory, I think? Anything hidden? Sorry to mess up the room, but y'all be hiding stuff. All right, well, that's it. That's it for that little path, that quest. All right, so I'm gonna definitely scavenge this guy. So I'm gonna look around a little bit, see if there's anything else. It's not that big. So, as always, thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll catch you next time. Like I said, next time we're going to be looking for some underground caves, if that's a thing this patch. Actually, you know what? While I got you guys here, let me check Steam real fast. All right, new locations, warehouse, new hangars, caves, habitat nodes, and secrets to uncover. Okay, so yeah, caves should be a thing in here. And what I'll do is I'll try to see if I can figure out where to go next. All right, thank you guys as always for hanging out. We'll see you next time.